harass his expansion. So, at this point, Zerg is making just Hydralisks, and he's going to be a little bit hard to bust in, and as you'll see in a minute, because all these spine crawlers. But I force field him off, which I think was a good move. And let's look at the health bars. One Stalker is yellow, red. Oh my gosh, these spine crawlers are so difficult to deal with. Gosh, look at his base. Oh, his defensive structures are making it difficult for Protoss to go in. And here come the Phoenixes. They are lifting up the Hydralisks, but the Phoenixes get taken down by the Spore Crawlers. What was the Protoss player thinking? I don't know. Oh, look, and here comes a Void Ray. It is taking down his Hydralisks. And will the Void Ray survive? I don't know. It sends in the Queen to destroy the Void Ray, but the Queen goes down and the Hydralisks are getting taken down. This push is immense, folks. And he loses his spawning pool. No more Zerglings anytime soon, but this Void Ray is got to be careful because these Spore Crawlers just took it out. Good job, Spore Crawlers, and Zerglings are coming in. I don't think this Protoss... Oh, Protoss retreats. No, get away. But look how much damage it did. Took out all the Hydralisks, the spawning pool, 2 spine crawlers, and it looks like reinforcements are on our way, and Protoss has an expansion. Protoss is definitely in the lead, folks. Looks like we have a forge with no upgrades yet, 3 gateways. What's going to happen now? How does Zerg respawn? With the Nidus network. Oh, looks like Zerg is thinking about doing a Nidus worm. Building a spawning pool again. Zerg is hurting and just placing his Hydralisk at the tip of his base. And Protoss is coming in. Oh, sacrificial zealot, and Protoss realizes he's just gotta chill. And at this point, when I was playing this game, I realized, I thought, wow, this guy's good. But I have an expansion, I feel good, I'm just gonna macro up. So, I put down a 4th gateway, and I'm not building Stargate units, because I got destroyed by those Spore Crawlers. And this is where experience comes into play, is that next time I see all the Spore Crawlers, I'll be like, okay, next time I won't send in my Phoenixes, because I don't want to sacrifice them. Because they could be, you know, very useful if he decides to attack me. Let's say Zerg had, like, 8 more Hydralisks. He could come out here and take care of this force. But if I had macroed up some more Phoenixes, then I think that I could have lifted them off. And, yeah, those Phoenixes and Void Rays were not very useful here with all the Spine Crawlers, but they would have been more useful away from his base. So this guy is really, really contained, isn't he? And looks like a Nidus Worm is coming up on the top left side. When I heard that, I thought, oh, there's a Nidus Worm coming up in my base. Base trade! But that did not happen. That's what I would have done. So I'm macroing up again. You can see that... Whoop, what happened? 4th gateway, +1 upgrades. I'd like to see a 5th gateway, actually, because my money is getting very high. So, yeah, he's just contained right now. His spawning pool is just coming out again, and here comes some more units. This is like the calm before the storm, folks. Oh, look, here's the 5th gateway. Very cool. And how's my chrono boost? My chrono boost, my energy is low on my next side. That's good. And here I go, finally I'm like, okay, it's time to go in again. And all he's got now are Spore Crawlers and 1 Spine Crawler, so I'm like, okay, Guardian Shield helping out there. And I like the choice of Stalkers. This is a further note to me, because he is so contained, I think the choice of Stalkers was good, because here he had Spore Crawlers and Spine Crawlers. My Zealots really couldn't get in to destroy him, but Stalkers are ranged, so I think now the Zealots can come on in and wreak havoc. And I'd like to see my gateways here. Looks like I'm not spending... Looks like my money is... Actually, my money is kind of low. It's good in this game to keep your money low in the macro. So I should be... This is actually educational for me, because I want to see whether or not I'm macroing. So his base is going down. I can see why this game is so popular. It is just so much fun to play and be challenged and get better. Oh, okay, there goes the Hydralisk Den. You're fast, man. Thank you so much. And, okay, look, there was like 30 seconds there where I did not make units, and look how high my money is. I think I look at that and I'm like, oh, it's time to expand. But really, I should have been producing. I think that there could have been 2 production cycles of units that could have come in. And even though I'm ahead, you may be like, well, who cares? But but honestly, I think that you should... look, I have 2 simulators with no guys on gas. That was definitely a mistake. So I made some mistakes here, and I put down an expansion. And I'm like, oh, I have all this money. I think I'll make some units, too. Why do I make more units? Okay, I definitely could have made more units. Okay, production... Okay, resources, loss. Looks like he lost 8,000, I lost 6,000. But I really think I won that game because he was played so defensively, and I was just very aggressive at his door, and tenacity won the day. So learn from me in contain your opponent, but also don't do as I do. Make sure to macro all the time. So I could have had maybe my food count is 114. I bet you it could have been at least at 125 to 135. He says, where did you learn how to play? Honestly, I'm not that good, dude. I'm sorry. And now I kind of look for his base. I have Phoenixes to scout. Yeah, it's kind of a big map, so I'm like, where is he? Oh, I saw an Overlord, trying to get the Overlord. And the sound was off. Sorry about that, guys, with the oscillating sound levels. My expansion is coming, and I have 3 Stargates with Void Rays. I'm like, I just want a macro. This is awesome. And my units are here, and I'm like, what are you doing? Come on. Come on! It says, I've been getting it handed to me all day. It's getting frustrating. Aw, poor Devil Wings. That's probably why he built all those spore crawlers, because a man would not build all the spore crawlers in his base if he was not expecting air attacks. And that's what I'm saying about novice maps are not good, because once Devil Wings gets out of this training thing, he's gonna be playing on maps without those destructible rocks, and those spore crawlers won't do anything. And then he just decides to leave. It's like he doesn't even have a spawning pool. Yeah, it's time to give up. See, I don't think I even really looked at... So my micro is not very good, my macro is not very good, but I think that I have some of the basics down. Like, I knew that I needed to contain him, and I knew that I needed to just stay at his door. I knew that he was contained, and I knew that I needed to build expansions. So I think I have some of the basics. What I need now are some better mechanics. I need to be on top of my micro, and like I should be attacking these destructible rocks. I should be doing something. What is this Void Ray doing? I don't know. That was a 20-minute game. Well, thanks a lot for watching. I hope that you learned something, and I'll see you next time. Okay, goodbye.